Let's
Nichols.
go.
Oh, wait, hold on, hold
Good.
on. Before you go, oh, never mind. You already did it.
I was gonna take care of that.
Yeah. Oh no, no. I
Anyway,
wanted to go over it before we did it because I don't see Friday after next on here. Oh
it's
yes, I do.
on
It's
there.
right there. I see it. Okay.
All right.
Uh,
Anyways,
hold
welcome
on.
back to another episode of Unapologetically Black, Never Broken, Always Empowered. I am Brittany,
What
joined
up?
by Jamal and Rich. What's
I'm here.
good? What's good?
I
Rich ain't
have
doing
an
the study.
issue already. Why is Die Hard on this list?
Mm,
There's a reason why I didn't share it with you beforehand.
yep. And
This
here's why.
is bullshit.
I consulted with my lawyer, and my lawyer said, "You ready? As long as it has these three things, it can consist of being a holiday movie: Christmas music. It happened around the Christmas time or the holiday season, and it had a Christmas tree in it.
I did not mean to hit enter.
Had all three,
Christmas music,
Whatever.
and that
Christmas
is how we
tree.
define the
What the
list."
fuck is Jingle Jangle?
It is a black Christmas movie that came out on Netflix last year.
Oh, we know that won't win.
Anyway, I think it was last year, 2020.
I
2020.
like some of the lineup.
Matchups.
Yeah, they're gonna be tough. I can tell
Yep.
you right now, some of them are gonna be tough.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the list, Richard.
I can tell you right now, Best Man Holiday's fucking losing. I don't give a fuck what it goes against. Only because my wife loves that movie.
That's
I would get to
hilarious.
vote in my book then, because
Now,
it was
right?
going to lose in my book. And I was
Mm.
like, Brittany hasn't even watched this. But now we get to vote. Now I have to passionately argue this one for the Brittany's of the world.
Yeah, I mean
That's
you can
hilarious.
all day long. But
So
it's my days. It's a day.
it's a day.
It's my
It's
day off. It's a day. That's all I can say. It's a day. It's a long drawn out day. Days where I'm like, you know what? I think I'd much rather be at work than be
I
here.
feel that.
But then when you get to work, you're like, fuck this place. I
Yeah.
just want to go home.
I feel
I
that.
wonder what place is the happy median. The gym. Thing is I work at a gym.
Right. So that's being at work.
Right. But
It's different.
without having to deal with customers. So if I could do work without having to deal with customers, I think that would be
So you just want to work out.
my
Yeah.
happy medium. Yeah. But not even work out. Like I can just stand around and just talk.
I'm not standing around the gym just talking. Just, I'm good, bro. What you want? You want to work out? You spotting? Like,
I mean, yeah, I could be like the ultimate spotter. I could just go around spotting people. Like I do that at work. Instead of having me talk to customers, just go in and say, "Hey, Rich, your only job today is to ensure safety and spot people." So I just go through people, make sure they're doing workouts correctly. Hey, bro, you need a spot that looks kind of heavy. I could do that all day long. I think that would be a happy medium because I still get to, you know, do customer service while not having to talk to people about signing up. I don't understand why I have to convince people to not be fat. Like, it's so
Well, Matt, you have to convince people who already came into the gym.
yeah, they like, oh, I want to tour the gym and well, I don't know. I was thinking about maybe working out at home. Like, okay, well, go work out at home then. Like, obviously, working out at home wasn't working. Clearly, ma'am, because you're standing in front of me here at a gym. Now, if you're talking about just debating between to pick between gyms, then your interest isn't working out. Your interest is what amenities a fucking Planet Fitness can give you because they feed you fucking pizza on Fridays. Like,
I
if you
mean,
go into a gym and your main concern is the sauna, I know your main concern isn't working out. So you can leave. You can leave my gym because I'm not here to fucking give you a sauna. I'm here to give you somewhere to work out and actually obtain goals and lift shit. But yeah. Hey, I don't know why I got to convince you to not be fat. So I don't work very hard at. I mean, it might suck, but I don't work very hard at trying to convince people to sign up. Like,
I
they're
love
either
living on
That
the
that's not
opposite end of you.
surprising.
Like, bro, either you want this shit or you
Cookies all
don't.
day.
Either
And
you want to
people
be in shape or you don't. Either
Right.
you-
Jamal sells cookies all day.
I mean, but you know, do
They
you
not
have to
the same.
convince people why they should get chocolate chip?
No,
No, they just
walk
know
in
exactly
and
what
it's
cookies they want.
it's a bakery. You smell it. You look at the machine. Sometimes they don't even talk to me. Like I'm like, hey, how can I just want snickerdoodle. Can I have? And it's just like, cool, fat.
You already know because you don't have to convince people to be fat. They will naturally do that.
Yeah, they naturally know. They don't want to talk to you. They didn't come in for your shame and judgment.
But
They
apparently,
came here for cookies.
That's
I'm not shaming or judging anybody, ma'am. You can work out here or you can go the fuck home. It does not matter to me. Like, I get paid either way.
Yep, that's how I treat it.
That's
Tell your
big
cookies and
facts.
leave.
But yeah, let's get started. Let's jump in to the best Christmas movie tournament.
Oh, hold on. I have to take my Facebook and put it on public because for some reason it naturally puts itself on private, which is dumb. But you know, it does that.
Yeah. All right. I'm still gonna get started. That sounded like an inside thought. You could have just did
I mean,
it.
probably could have, but then how would the people know what's going on if I don't tell them what's happening?
Because I
In my
would have been
life?
talking. You could have just done it.
Then the people wait until you come back and they're like,
I mean, I had to grab my
"Rich
phone.
isn't here.
It's not like they waited
will I
45
know?
minutes.
Happening.
I
Rich
just grabbed
isn't
my phone.
here."
But it's okay. So now the people know. They were like, "Oh, Rich stepped away. Why did he step away? I wonder what's going on in his life that he had to step away."
The people on
I just-
Spotify can't see you, bro.
Nope.
They don't
No,
know where
but
you
it
go.
might have been a long pause.
It
No,
wasn't
I was planning on talking until you made it awkward. So we're gonna wait. Rich, you let me know when you're ready to get started.
Oh, I'm ready. I've been ready.
Alright.
I've been ready for like the last 3 minutes.
I know I've been ready for the last few minutes.
I've been waiting on y'all.
Anyway,
You know,
the best Christmas movie ever. So, first up on the bracket is Charlie Brown Christmas and Friday After Next.
Okay. So I'm going to start this off with, first off, I hate that they have to go against each other because both of those are absolute classic movies. So my choice isn't saying one movie is trash. I will tell you when I think the movie's bad. But for the most part, when it comes to Christmas movies, I love all Christmas movies. But I'm going to have to go with Friday After Next. It resonated more with me than Charlie Brown Christmas did, even though Charlie Brown Christmas as a kid was really cool. You know, to watch all the dumb shit that the Peanut Gallery did. But I mean, Pinky Nickel, I mean, it's Pinky and it's Craig and Day Day. And I'm sorry, I gotta go with Friday After Next. It was a better overall Christmas movie.
I respect that.
Respectable. But I'm not gonna hold you, dog, and this might be the end of our friendship because I've always wanted a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. And like Brittany's known this.
Nigga, go to
I
Walmart.
disclosed.
Nigga, go to Walmart.
Like that Christmas tree wasn't that great. Like, go to Walmart, buy a $4 Christmas tree.
It's not
and put
about
it
the
up.
Christmas tree, it's about the actual movie. And for me, that's where my vote going. I've loved that special since I was a kid. Like something about public school and then wanting to play that in the Grinch like twice a year. Like they always played it at the end of the month. And
I will say I'm so glad that Friday After Next isn't going up against the Grinch because I would definitely have a hard time.
I feel that.
I don't even know which way Brittany gonna swing.
Look,
Does Britt have her opinion in the background?
yeah, she said that between Friday After Next and the Grinch isn't a hard choice. She's taking the Grinch.
Ain't no hard choice. But I will have
justice.
to say, right, in protection of my black card, I did not watch any of the Friday movies until I was in college. So as far as Christmas movies that resonate with nostalgia, gonna have to go with Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh man.
The only reason we haven't gotten a Christmas tree of Charlie
I need some. Well, I can't choose Michelle. Michelle's gonna always go against me anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
She already said Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah.
She said Charlie Brown a long time ago, bro.
Like as soon as we brought it up, before you even started talking, honestly, it wasn't even against you. It was her honest opinion.
Friday After Next is not barely a Christmas movie. Friday After Next is literally the epitome of a Christmas movie.
They got robbed by Santa. How's it the epitome of a Christmas movie? The only epitome of a Christmas movie where they got robbed by Santa was The Grinch.
Wait, no, who did they get robbed by? They got robbed by Santa. It's not like they got robbed by their next door neighbor and it was just Christmas time. They got robbed by Santa. Christmas movie.
And then they had hoes. And then they had a nigga that was peeing on them. Like, this was a lot going on in one movie that was supposed to be about Christmas.
It was about Christmas. It was about Christmas in the hood.
Absolutely. But if you told somebody, yo, I'm going to show you.
Y'all forget that y'all,
the best Christmas movie.
Not from the
hood. I forget y'all not from the hood. No, that's why Charlie Brown Christmas won.
Michelle said, I said what I said. Okay.
All
right. So next up, Christmas Story versus Elf.
Elf.
I've never seen Christmas Story. I know
that's
that
one.
Controversial for some people.
And then two, I mean,
that was quick.
It's
I've never seen Christmas Story.
You've never seen Christmas Story either, Rich?
No. And then it's damn, what's his name?
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell. Like I'm not gonna argue against Will Ferrell. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, so Will Ferrell's hilarious, and I'm not gonna hold you, but Christmas Story I loved. Yeah, the leg lamp. Michelle, we're on the same. We're on the same page.
I don't know what kind of childhood y'all have.
So let me tell you about the pole. So when he stuck his tongue.
Oh, the one with the BB gun, and he shot his eye out.
Yeah.
That was 1936, and that shit was boring. No, thank you.
First of all, it was probably like 1986, but
I remember that. That was.
I've never
and then
seen
his mom or aunt put him in a fucking bunny suit.
Yeah,
that was a stupid movie. It was first off, it was whack. That's one. Brittany loves it.
Brittany says she loves that.
She does love that movie. She does.
It's a great movie. I would have picked that movie. But
we watch it every year. For Brittany at least we do. But see how I don't ever remember the name of it because it's not. I pay no attention to
it. So you've seen it, but you watch it every year. But
I never remember the name of it.
That's hilarious.
Every year I'm like, Brittany, what's the name of this movie?
So I stuck my tongue on the freezer once, and it got stuck to the freezer, and it reminded me of that movie. It is iconic.
Michelle, I think you spelled ass wrong.
Elf is like white. Well, I mean, they're both white people humor, but I don't know.
Elf is definitely everybody's humor.
I would have chose Christmas Story.
Definitely Elf. But next.
It's not me. It wasn't up to me. Nightmare Before Christmas versus Bad Santa.
I will say I'm more of a comedy person. So I'm going to pick Bad Santa, but I don't see where Bad Santa beats Nightmare Before Christmas. If like a lot of people took a poll, I don't see where Bad Santa beats.
Yeah, I'm not going to hold
Nightmare
you
Before Christmas.
She said Elf got 3 letters, and so does ass.
It's gonna be Nightmare Before Christmas for me.
Hey, the crowd is saying Bad Santa.
Yeah, I have a whole tattoo.
He has a tattoo of like Jack on his arm.
And sometimes I would argue that Nightmare Before Christmas is really a Halloween movie that just takes place during Christmas time.
It's a holiday movie. So it's literally something you can watch
through the
whole time.
Because he actually actively becomes Santa for Christmas. And to me, that showed the ingenuity as a child that if you don't like what you're doing, be something else. Like
what fucking childhood did you have? No child gave a fuck about ingenuity. What?
What
child sat here and was like, you know what? This shit is inspiring as fuck. No.
Me. Like I wanted to do something else.
Fuck.
Because you know how unrealistic it was to be able to just be like, damn, I want to change my life. This nigga just said, you know what? I'm sad. I want to change in my life and I'm going to do something about it. That's inspiring as shit. That
No.
nigga got up.
What's more
made a
realistic
change.
was the bad Santa who said, "You know what? I'm really sick of these fucking kids. Like, fuck y'all. I don't want to do this shit." And he go outside and smoke a cigarette and actually do ghetto shit. That's more realistic.
That was real life. That was
Exactly.
Billy Bob Thornton being Billy Bob Thornton. All right, that was a white man being a white man.
It was a criminal.
Well, what'd you say, Britt?
So I will have to say, yeah, Bad Santa was fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna hold you. But as far as like best Christmas movie and best holiday, I just feel like
Is this list longer? No?
what did
Am I the only one messing up? Is it me or is it y'all?
talking, but I figured
I think it's y'all that's messing up. Yeah. Y'all frozen, Brittany and Jamal. I just want to point out that they don't have Home Alone on here. All right, just me. Well, since it's just me, I can say what I think the best Christmas movie is. Overall, if I have to watch a singular Christmas movie over and over, it would definitely be Home Alone. I can alternate between 1 and 2, but it would definitely be Home Alone. But the fact that they don't have Home Alone on this
I
list
don't even know what happened. That's so
shows
sad.
how biased y'all are.
Home Alone is on the list, my nigga. What are
Where?
you talking about? You decided to just go AWOL? It's on the list.
Yeah, I
Give
did.
me a second. Let me read.
Y'all didn't hear my rant. It's okay.
I did not hear your rant.
No, I missed it. Start back over.
Because Home Alone is on the list. It's on the right side.
We didn't even get there yet. Slow down.
Jeez. Anyways, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, y'all put Home Alone. Well, the writing is so small. It says Home Alone Collection.
Yeah.
So who decided to put white letters?
Well, it's what stood out best. I mean,
I can't see.
I can zoom in.
Well, you got all these criticisms.
Like so
Because
much.
the list should have been shared to me before we started.
No, it wasn't ever going to be shared to you. You have all the criticisms.
I decided against it.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw. I dropped it in the chat and then I removed it.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't look fast enough.
I seen that you dropped something and then removed it.
I removed that bitch because I said, no, I want to surprise Rich.
Mm-hmm.
It's much more fun to surprise you.
I think the crowd chose.
And I dropped it earlier in the day on the page, and I said, Rich doesn't check our posts. Watch, I'm gonna drop it on the podcast page, and he won't ever see it.
Nope. But the crowd chose Bad Santa, not Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay, well, Brittany chose Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, we froze. We didn't see the crowd.
So there's that. Damn.
Even CJ said
when we voted that out.
Who voted? Even CJ said who voting? How did Charlie Brown beat Friday After Next? And it's because I need y'all in the chats to tell these people that they're crazy.
Y'all should have been here at 8:30. Let's keep going.
CJ need a plunger for Christmas. I know where you live, dog.
Bringing up old stuff. All right.
Bringing up all this old shit. I got you.
Jingle Jangle versus Jingle All the Way.
You can stop. Jingle All the Way. I don't even know what the fuck Jingle Jangle is. Jingle All the Way. Stop. That I don't even know how that's even a thing.
I'm gonna give you Sinbad because Sinbad was funny, but I'm not gonna tell you that Arnold Schwarzenegger was ever believable in a Christmas movie.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's not ever believable in any movie, but
he was believable in Terminator. He looked like
he was a robot.
He looked like he wanted to kill those people. I believe that.
You could have replaced him with any swole man and was like act like a robot. Terry Crews could do the same thing.
You mean to tell me that some German dude don't look scary as he runs up with red eyes?
Any buff dude looks scary when he runs up with a shotgun.
Hell yeah.
Any buff dude.
Listen, he was believable. I was scared.
But no one knows, Michelle, no one knows what that is. Stop it. It was a Netflix. If it came out straight on Netflix, this shit was not worth watching. All these other movies came out either in movie theater or DVD or something like that. If that shit went straight to Netflix, it was ass. I promise you. I ain't gonna say Jingle Jangle because I'm black, but then take Charlie Brown over Friday afternoon. Michelle's not allowed to talk at all. Stop it. Stop bringing up Michelle's comments. Moving on.
Because I'm black. All right. The Grinch, Jim Carrey. So, live action Grinch.
Right.
And, versus The Best Man Holiday.
It is The Grinch. That's not even close. That by a mile, The Grinch is a better movie.
Yeah,
by a mile.
I wanted to be able to argue with it and just have The Best Man Holiday get a vote, but I didn't really like it. It's not even worth my time arguing with Rich over.
No, it's not. I don't even know why you would try that.
I'm gonna save that argument for the next one, though. I got one.
Grinch, hands down.
Argue.
Yeah, Grinch.
See, now that we have an audience, we'll take your opinion into account. But my nigga, you don't get to come up late. You're talking about who voted. You should have been on time.
Yeah, I'm gonna remember this day, Michelle, because we both agree with Rich a lot.
Right. All right, so day. Santa Claus versus Santa Claus Collection.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3
versus Polar Express.
Yeah, there's 3 in the 2.
I would tell you right now, the authors or directors or whoever wrote Polar Express should be sent to jail and sit right next to fucking R. Kelly. The movie was absolute utter ass. Jesus Christ, was that movie so fucking boring. This shit was trash. Santa Claus, I don't give a fuck which Santa Claus you pick from 1937 to fucking now. I will watch that before I watch Polar Express. If I could unwatch Polar Express, I would. I really would.
If I could unwatch it.
If I could unwatch it, I fucking would.
You're a real Grinch right here, my man.
Polar Express was garbage.
I ain't never heard so many strong opinions expressed about the holiday coming from you.
Absolutely. And I probably would never pick the Santa Claus Collection over if it was against any other fucking show on here. I'd pick the other one. But Polar Express is that bad. Polar Express shouldn't even make this list. And it's a Christmas movie, but it should have never made this list at all.
Polar Express wasn't that bad, bro. CJ.
I'd take Scooby-Doo Christmas before I watch fucking Polar Express.
Like nails on a chalkboard.
What was Polar Express? You watched a bunch of fucking kids in their pajamas skate on ice. No, bro, this shit was ass.
I honestly don't even know if I've seen the Polar Express movie. I've read the book.
Ass.
It wasn't that
the book I feel like is more of a kind of Christmas staple.
It is ass in a bag.
It was literally the same story.
Okay. It's Santa Claus.
Yeah, so
And we're talking to Jim Carrey, right? Oh, not Jim Carrey. Tim Allen.
The Tim Allen Santa Claus, yeah.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000% Santa Claus.
And honestly, I don't think the show is that trash. I mean, it's not that good. Don't get me wrong.
It's not the best show I've ever
seen.
No,
we're not talking about the show. We're talking about the movie.
Yeah, the movie. But CJ had said that the show was trash.
Last Holiday and Home Alone. Is this even a question? It's Home Alone. That's not even a thing.
It's Home Alone.
It's Home Alone.
And I said collection. It's really just 1 and 2 because 3 wasn't we only recognized Macaulay Culkin.
That goes for 2 too because Trump was
3 wasn't trash, but
it wasn't trash, but it wasn't
1 and 2.
It was you pretended like it was the same, but it wasn't the same.
It wasn't even the same kid.
Yeah, it was weird.
I mean, they did give it a whole different vibe though.
It was a different kid. It was a different movie.
It was it's just something different. Call something different.
All right. Now which one? Okay.
Home Alone again.
All right. Now this one I'll argue with Jamal just because. Jack Frost. Now, one could argue which Jack Frost are we talking about, right? Look.
Okay, hold on, wait. Before you continue. Michelle asked, what were these matchups? And actually, Last Holiday and Best Man Holiday probably should have been against each other, but I just put it in a randomizer and put it on the list. So
you like boring things. Of course, you liked Home Alone 3.
Jeez.
Sorry.
What are you talking about, CJ?
I would say that Last Holiday and Best Man Holiday probably
both of them though, actually.
Each other,
but yeah, so it was a random.
Yeah, but don't blame us. It was
random list.
But I would definitely say Jack Frost over Die Hard.
Jack
One
Frost
I've
was a
never
terrible
seen.
movie.
I've never seen Die Hard.
What?
That's one. I've never seen Die Hard. And then even if you take any Jack Frost, I think it's going to be a better Christmas movie over Die Hard. Nobody's waking up like, yeah, let's go watch Die Hard for Christmas. Not a soul.
No, that's a lie. It's actually one of the most streamed and watched movies on Christmas Eve and Christmas.
Oh, you got proof of that, my boy? You got proof of that, my boy?
I do.
Hey, fact check time.
That my boy.
Fact check time. Hey, internet, y'all know how y'all do. I'm gonna need y'all to fact check what Jamal just said. Got pizza stuck in my teeth.
According to Dish, 2.4 million people watched Die Hard during the Christmas season in 2016. 1.3 of those are on Christmas Eve.
You said 1.3 million. You know, there's like over 4 million people in Houston alone. Nigga, that's not highly watched.
But you're
1.3 million people watch Danny Phantom every day. That's not a lot of people.
4 million people watching one movie.
Now, how many people are watching Jack Frost at the same time? How many people watch
last time you watched Jack Frost?
Last Christmas.
You really sit around watching Christmas movies?
Yeah, nigga. We always
there was a Home Alone 4 through 6.
I don't know. Was there?
That's what Jamal said. Well, like P. Sherman.
First of all, I try to watch Christmas movies with Izzy. She turns that shit off and says, "Nah." Every time.
Michelle said Jack Frost wins.
Well, my Izzy loves Christmas movies.
My Izzy says nah to that shit every time. Every single.
But the crowd is picking Jack Frost.
Jack Frost is a terrible movie. He's a terrible dad who comes back as a snowman. He's only better dad as a snowman, and y'all forgive him. This is white fragility at his best. You forgive him as a snowman, but not as a dad.
He wasn't a bad dad. He was. He was given the chance to go and live his dream. He took it. He made it back on time. He could have stayed and said, "No, I will take the next flight out." But he said, "No, I'm going to go back to be with my family." Got caught up in a snowstorm and died. Nigga, fuck.
Bro was a terrible dad, and you forgive him because he was white.
CJ said, "Bro, he was a horrible father."
No, not at all.
Rewatch that movie. He was
trying to make a way for his kids. He is not. You should not apologize for living your life and trying to make a way for his kids.
Like,
he was not.
Come on, Rich. You're a good dad. You know bad dads when you see him. I think call him out, my brother.
There's plenty of times where I'm like, you know what? I gotta do a little bit of extra this to try to further where we are as a family, and I have to miss certain things.
There's missing certain things, and there's being a bad.
And then there's being the opportunity to be a snowman, to be in your child's life.
Like he didn't try to become a snowman. He died.
To an extreme. It's because
he did not try to become a snowman. He died. He was dead.
Friend before that, his son didn't fuck with him, dog. His son
yes, he did. What are you talking about? That's why he was upset that he wasn't at his hockey game. His son was his friend. What are you talking about?
No, his son wanted support and love. He wanted to see his dad.
No bullshit. You obviously haven't watched Jack Frost. He idolized his
obviously not, nigga. It's a white movie. What do you think? Like,
but you watch Die Hard, which is a white movie. Yeah,
how many
exactly.
Black people were in that movie? How many black people were in that movie, Rich? If you can't name a famous black guy,
he didn't try to become a snowman. He died. His son wished him back and he became a snowman.
Okay, bye.
Speaking of Christmas, why isn't Frozen on here?
Because it's not a Christmas movie, nigga.
Frozen's not a Christmas movie.
Dutch city where everything was cold.
It was just cold.
Nigga, they had regular seasons. They never. The only day that
it wasn't even wintertime when that shit took place. It was actually summertime, and she just caused the winter to happen.
Exactly. Because that's why Olaf was so excited to be around in the
son
summer.
An orphan. Move on. It's the next one.
But no, this one. All right, we're back on the other side.
We're back.
We got Charlie Brown versus Elf. 1000% Elf. It is not Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown's not better than Elf. You are stuck with this bullshit ass nostalgia. Like, oh my God, it happened in 1937. We should always watch it. No.
You are older than me.
No. Charlie Brown is old and outplayed Elf.
So CJ said Elf. Michelle said Charlie Brown.
Elf.
We're tied 3-3 with Elf and Charlie Brown. So,
all right, where you at, Jamal?
Right.
Charlie
Where did
Brown.
Jamal go? No.
Come
P.
on, Jamal.
Oh,
P.
nah, you
Sherman.
gotta tag him. Where you at, P. Sherman?
Right. We
Yeah,
need
Charlie Brown has always
a
been.
one. We're tied 3-3.
I
It was
lied.
Charlie Brown was shitty animation.
Charlie Brown was shitty animation, but like everything we watched was shitty animation.
See?
And Jamal said Charlie Brown, I guess.
I don't know if we should count that. He said, "I guess."
We should count it. He said it. He was the tiebreaker. You called for him.
Oh,
You asked for him.
Jamal.
we're still
Jamal
tied. Izzy
said
said Elf.
Charlie.
We're still tied. Izzy said
Nope.
Elf.
It's too
Yes,
late.
Izzy's a part of it. No, she said Elf.
You
And she
already
put
go
right
get
in
your
there.
daughter.
She said Elf.
Girls.
How you gonna stop her from being in bedtime?
I'm not. She's up by herself.
She's up by herself.
So we're tied.
She's watching Home Alone.
We're not
Xavier.
tied.
Would
You
you rather
asked-
watch Elf or would you rather watch Charlie Brown?
Wait, now you're
asked for
asking
Jamal,
people
and
in your
now you
house?
asking random people now. Hey,
We
come
need to
here.
call
Come here in the
somebody. It's
podcast.
phone a
Are
friend
you phone a
time.
friend time?
Yeah, we got to get everybody.
Michelle said her roommate said Charlie Brown.
Okay. Look, now we up.
No, we phoning
No, you're
people.
not. Now we're still
Hey, where
tied.
Brad at?
'Cause
Brad
Xavier
Robinson,
said
listen
Elf.
to this. Where you
We're
at?
still tied.
My gamer friend said Charlie Brown.
And my cousin said Elf. So we're
Your
still tied.
cousin doesn't outweigh two people. Tay said Charlie
No,
Brown.
Xavier's
We
one
moving
and his
on.
mom.
CJ's fiance
His
said Charlie
His
Brown.
fiance said Charlie Brown. We ending it there.
We
It's on the
ended it
list.
there.
No, you can't end just because you got what you wanted. No, we still have. I still have.
How
the
long are we
possibility of
gonna
asking
fucking
somebody
ask
else.
people?
Gabriel, there's one more. Gabriel,
No.
And we're already up two.
no, you're only up one.
Michelle said I'm about to call my mom
I can call my mama too.
on speaker.
I'm gonna call my whole.
That's to the kids.
Let's ask America.
Yep, I think that one should be left blank. And we come back to it until we get more votes.
I'm about to ask this dude in my DMs.
Yep.
All right, guys, we're gonna move on. But yes,
Would you rather
ask
watch
the dude
Elf
in your
or
DMs.
Charlie Brown?
Let's find out.
Elf. Thank you. Elf.
Let's find out.
You know what? Here we can leave it here. I'll let you even put it in your region. Put it in Afrosian and see what. And the first one that comes back is the one we'll go with.
Okay, I'm doing it right now. Elf versus
Charlie Brown. And then the first answer that comes back is the one we'll go with. Well, I know Friday should have been there, but you know how these people are. They don't like us black folks.
Let's see, it's Kendrick. Michelle, you're in the region. Charlie Brown. Maurice said Charlie Brown.
Okay.
Can you see?
No, because he doesn't want to give up.
All right.
He's steady.
No. I see it. I see it. I said okay.
All right. Thank you.
Now I gotta deal with Maurice. Because see, shortly after that, boom, Elf. You're just a little bit too slow. I'm sorry. If you were just a little bit faster.
If you were just a little bit faster. Oh,
Sorry,
she's on the phone
Joshua.
with
If
her
you were just a
mom.
little bit faster, Josh. But they
all
are.
right.
They are old and stuck. And they suck everywhere. hey, Gabe, let me get two more pieces.
Let me tell you. Never mind. I'm not gonna tell you about that. All right. So Nightmare Before Christmas and Jingle All the Way.
Oh, this was hard because I don't truly care for either one of them, to be quite honest.
So let me tell you, out of these two unrealistic
Yeah.
movies, I'm going with Nightmare Before Christmas because it's
I don't think Jingle All the Way is unrealistic. I can find me a suit that does what happened, exactly what happens on. And, now I might blow up or, die from the fall, but there's a suit that does it.
no. The unrealistic part to me was a dad being out there trying to get this shit. I ain't had that shit happen for me. Wasn't no dad out there trying to get me no Turbo Man.
First off, just because you didn't have a dad doesn't make it unrealistic.
Hey, I got a dad. Don't make me call that nigga right now and he'll weigh in on this. And he will say Nightmare Before Christmas.
But I'm going to say Jingle. I'm going to say Jingle All the Way. I'd rather watch Jingle All the Way before I watch Nightmare Before Christmas.
And my kids would love Nightmare Before Christmas. They will. That is the only Christmas movie that you can get Izzy to see. That and like Mickey's Once and Twice.
No, your argument was invalid the moment you said Izzy doesn't like to watch Christmas movies and she'll turn the shit off. Your entire argument was invalid after that. You can't use her.
She loves Nightmare Before Christmas. We have a Jack Skeleton teddy bear. Like we have the Jack and Sally bears.
Let me just tell you, Maurice isn't watching, but he has been quick on the trigger inside of this chat.
What did you say?
He said Nightmare Before Christmas as soon as I put it in there.
I think we're still tied with Jingle All the Way and Nightmare Before Christmas.
So how many Jingle All the Ways do we have?
We have me, Britt, CJ. That's 3. And then you have and then you, Michelle, and Maurice. If you're taking Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
But I feel like you shouldn't count because you're only siding with your husband.
I'm not only siding with my. First of all,
you don't think
I don't have my own opinion.
Nope.
You don't think I'm a modern woman?
She goes with the same way you do.
Nope. I don't think that you have. Nope. I sure don't.
Because
so Brittany's opinion doesn't count because everyone in your house said everything you said.
Your cousin, your daughter, your son.
Brittany's not in the room with me. She said over there.
Voted the same way you did. So are we supposed to invalidate all your votes too?
Maurice been the tiebreaker, and I appreciate it.
I'm gonna have a conversation with this
Maurice.
Man, what the fuck?
He's both of our friends. I was gonna say but yeah, he's in our region voting.
What is wrong with you?
And Brandon's late. He's in China talking about Elf. We've moved on.
Yeah. Come on, Brandon. That was 2 segments ago, bro.
Like that was too long ago. All right, so the Grinch versus the Santa Claus.
Grinch. I'm not gonna even argue that. Grinch.
I'm gonna go Grinch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see Grinch losing.
We'll see.
Home Alone versus Jack Frost.
Home Alone.
Like these are like giveaways here. I don't know if anyone's saying differently.
Right.
Grinch easily, Home Alone easily. These are. Yeah. All right, guys. So we are down to our final 4.
Damn, Brad ain't never had to go this soon.
Well, we did a small bracket.
Yeah,
we only did 16
held
movies.
Up by Rich.
All right, so
you want a 20-minute episode?
Huh?
Oh, you want a 20-minute episode?
We have Charlie Brown versus The Nightmare Before Christmas.
If I have to pick between these 2 lame-ass movies, I'm going Nightmare Before Christmas. Charlie Brown is lame as fuck. Charlie Brown is lame as fuck. I'm sorry. There's no realm in which I want to sit here and want to watch Charlie Brown.
I like Charlie Brown, but it's not.
We know you do. We know. We see it in your beard. We see it in your beard. All that oldness. We see it.
Not all that oldness.
Hey man, if you jealous of my beard, just say
this is my sugar baby.
If you jealous of my beard, just say that, dog. Because you sound like a hater that can't grow a beard.
Just a little one.
It's little, but it's there.
It's just a little one.
Little beards matter.
Now, this one might spark some arguments. Not this
Charlie
one.
Brown is out of here. Yep. So this one
will spark some arguments.
Ooh.
I know.
Grinch versus Home Alone.
I'm going Grinch. Jim Carrey did it, man. Now talk about somebody that was just like, fuck it, solo movie. I mean, and actually theoretically, both of these guys did solo movies, right? Because most of Home Alone is the kid by himself. A lot of the Grinch is Jim Carrey by himself doing a lot of the talking. But I would say Grinch. I got to go Grinch.
Now, if we were talking the Grinch versus Home Alone 1 or just Home Alone 2, then it's like, I could see what you're saying. But it's punching out of its league to have to fight 2 of these giants.
Not at all.
It's iconic. Like, I could see myself still sitting at home with Brittany watching Home Alone and then Home Alone 2. Like,
I still say the Grinch, hands down. Like, it's not even close. The Grinch. The way Jim Carrey acted on that, and then to know that a lot of it was ad-lib, like him knocking the stuff off the table because it was supposed to come off when he snatched the tablecloth off, and he didn't. And then he goes in and he just knocks it all off himself. Like, that's acting at its finest.
Maurice said, jury duty, blackmail, jury duty.
I'm still gonna go Home Alone.
Yeah, so you are still alive.
Look, I am also gonna go Home Alone. However, the audience went Grinch, so I'm gonna go Grinch. Like I'm a give to that because
Exactly, Michelle. That's what I'm talking about. Home
landslide,
Alone is just a
Grinch.
white on white crime, even though it was
Home
funny as shit.
Alone, yeah, but Home Alone is hilarious and yeah, it's very iconic. Like I would give anything to be him in New York in that luxurious ass hotel room, just doing whatever the fuck he wanted to do. But
And it's the epitome of child abandonment. How many times is your child gonna get lost?
yeah, no, it's definitely
she lost Kevin Hart in the
commercial.
too.
Yeah, that's a cute commercial.
That's still more iconic than Grinch. Just saying.
No, not at all. And then, of course, Grinch versus Nightmare Before Christmas, and the answer is
Nightmare Before Christmas.
The answer is Grinch.
Grinch songs.
The answer is Grinch.
How many times do you watch Grinch a year? Once, right?
No. Actually, I watch Grinch quite a few times.
That's because you are a Grinch.
Nope, because Grinch is good.
No,
Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween fucking movie that just gets shared during Christmas time.
No, because he kidnapped Santa. Nightmare Before Christmas is also featured in video games. When was the Grinch featured in video games? Jack is a playable character in Kingdom Hearts.
Which is a shitty video game.
That is a great video game.
It's not.
I'm sorry.
But because old people like you continue to say, I want nostalgia.
Who was the last Smash player voted in, though? Wasn't Waluigi.
Because old
Wasn't
people
the Grinch.
And boomers like you want to keep their shit around. That's why they keep
younger than you.
Like,
you the boomer. You the boomer.
Grinch.
Come on, boomer. It's Nightmare Before Christmas. For my 18th birthday, I went to go see.
No, leave it to Rich, and you would have had Friday After Next versus Grinch.
Go hand draw. He hand sculpted every one of these characters so they can be motion captured for Nightmare Before Christmas.
Welcome to every nigga that does an animated film. That doesn't make him special.
And nothing Jim Carrey did made him special.
Bullshit. The way he ad-libs an entire movie. Those were voice actors. You didn't have to see their actual expression. You didn't have to see how they really got along with one another. They were voice actors. The Grinch actually had to act around. Real acting.
The Grinch was a hating ass nigga. This hating ass nigga went down into the city, said, "Yo, you having too much fun.
From Santa Claus?
Not like the fact that you are enjoying Christmas with your family. You know what I'm gonna do? As a hating ass nigga, I'm gonna steal it."
That's how I know you didn't pay attention to the Grinch, because he said, "I hate how you guys do this every year and you complain and you overstuff yourselves for all your trash to end up here. You're ungrateful bastards." That is what the Grinch was complaining about. But what did Jack want? Jack was just wanting to steal from Santa.
That's usually the first thing you say. That he went and stole their stuff and didn't get shot.
Jack
At least
Jack the shit out of Santa.
Jack went up.
Jack was a criminal.
Shit. And what was the Grinch? He broke into all the houses.
He did.
That nigga's a criminal, not wearing any pants.
He didn't have to wear pants. Santa doesn't wear pants.
Santa does wear pants. That's why Jack went out this way to
technically. I mean, Santa wears overalls, but
Santa does not walk around.
Technically, Santa wears overalls.
And stole people's stuff.
Santa wears overalls with a jacket.
Imagine if a dude with no pants rolled up into your house and stole your stuff. That's the Grinch. That nigga's a criminal. And you, my Texas gun owning friend, would shoot a criminal.
I would have shot the Grinch. Me personally.
Exactly. And what did they do, Jack?
That doesn't change the fact that the Grinch.
Shot Jack.
It doesn't change the fact that the Grinch was a better movie. The Grinch wasn't shot in Texas. The Grinch was shot in the Netherlands, in Whoville somewhere.
And in Whoville, they should have hooed his ass out of there.
And fucking in Nightmare Before Christmas was a fucking hell story with a skeleton who couldn't get no bitch. Died.
No. Nah. Check the sequels. Check everything else, because the Grinch ain't get that, did he? The Grinch ain't get another, did he? All he got was a remake after remake after remake.
There's only one Grinch.
No,
like one story for there's no sequel to the Grinch.
Exactly, because nobody gives a fuck about
because what it doesn't need to be. Notice how most sequels to movies are trash.
Because his heart grew 8 sizes that day. That nigga died. That nigga strained his heart and died.
Both niggas together waiting for 12 times.
You're gonna follow up to the Grinch.
It is the Grinch. The Grinch won in the comments. So
the Grinch did win in the comments.
Gang.
It was just the three of us. Me, you, and Michelle.
Actually, Michelle said either way. So technically, she gets a half vote on both.
She gets a half vote on both.
Because she did say either way.
Okay, I'll give it to you. The Grinch is the winner.
He's a naked criminal.
He a naked criminal.
He's not naked in their frame. He can walk around with no pants on. He's hairy.
That don't mean he shouldn't wear pants.
Hey, he
In
didn't
the
have
cartoon
pants.
version, he wore underwear. Why did he wear underwear in the cartoon version?
In the cartoon version, he didn't wear underwear. He wore exactly what he had on, which was just a Santa coat. He did not wear underwear.
I promise you, he wore underwear in the cartoon version, because when he woke up in the bed, he scratched himself. He went up and got coffee in his underwear. Izzy watches that movie religiously.
Nah, you just mad because the Grinch won.
Because the Grinch is a terrible movie.
The Grinch is an awesome movie. That and I agree with you, Michelle. But that's why we specifically said Jim Carrey's Grinch and not the last one. If we were talking about all the Grinches, that'd be different. But we specifically said Jim Carrey's Grinch.
Yep.
And Jim Carrey's Grinch
wherever
was
it
terrible.
is up here.
Jim Carrey's Grinch is the best one out of all of them, and it is better than fucking Nightmare Before Christmas, just because Jamal wants to have nostalgia and fucking live in his Boomerville with his old ass DVDs. You probably still got a fucking VHS, don't you? Still got a fucking VCR.
No.
See, now you snitching on yourself. Is that what you be watching your movies on? You watch them on VCR, don't
First
you?
off, Grinch didn't even come out on VCR. It only came out on DVD. Boomer.
Wouldn't know. Didn't watch it.
You should have. You watched Die Hard. You should have. If you watch Die Hard and fucking Charlie Brown, 1930.
Yeah.
Charlie Brown was during the Great Depression. Who the fuck wants to watch something that happened during the Great Depression?
The Grinch beat Home Alone?
Because Richard hated.
No, because Grinch is better than Home Alone.
Easily. CJ, stop bringing up old stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that he definitely Grinch is definitely better than Home Alone. Now, I'm not saying that Home Alone is a bad movie. By no means are we saying that one.
No.
Polar Express is absolute dog ass. But
I just want what CJ said to be acknowledged. This some bullshit. All right.
It was some bullshit when you made fucking Charlie Brown beat Friday After Next. That was bullshit. But when
you started off on some bullshit.
You started off on some bullshit.
Hey man.
That's hilarious.
Start in the lowest vibrational plane and work your way up.
Anyway, so Saturday is our last episode before we take a little break for the holidays. So we will be here for Shit Talk Saturday, and then you won't hear from us for the week of Christmas, and then we will be back on Tuesday the 27th with our last episode of the year, in which we will be doing a writing workshop with the Lazy Ho, aka Kai Black. But if you guys haven't already seen the prompts, they are out, so take a look at them. If you'd like to have your writing samples be read on air, make sure you guys send that to us via email. All the information is on the post, so please check that out. This episode and every episode brought to you by RDI Financial. Make sure you guys hit up RDI-financial.com for all your financial and credit needs, because you can't help broke people being broke.
Correct.
Correct. Anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Michelle, who has been our top fan for a while. She always here. She always in the comments. And
even met her in person. Cool person.
Yeah.
Dope ass person.
You pulled up on us at person. It was hilarious. And
she rode up on me at BlurCon. I think she had the blicky on her, but I didn't want that.
Hit him with the blick. Hey.
Yeah, but yeah, we met Michelle, and then we had Michelle on the show. So if anybody next year would like to be on the show, would like to, say anything, you like to get your message out there, let us know. Be friendly people. We are as human as the next person. So,
and if you guys have any ideas for next year, hit us up. Let us know.
But speaking of being on the show, we're also still looking for another co-host.
We are.
So if you're interested in joining the crew, you can message either one of us, because as much as he say he's not a part of it, his big ass head is always inside of the screen somewhere or doing some type of work. So you can message either me, Michelle, Jamal, or Brittany. Don't message Michelle about the podcast. Do not message Michelle. She will not answer you. You can message either one of us, and we'll get back to you.
If
As
you
far as
message
joining
Michelle,
the
you're gonna be that dude in her DMs, and she gonna ask you,
She gonna ask you random
Elf
questions.
or Charlie Brown.
Of course, baby, you could always join. No,
He
that's not
said,
you.
"No, you can't join. This is his thing, and he won't let you
He
on."
definitely has said that in the
I
past.
definitely have not said that. They are lying. 1000%
Yeah, okay.
lying. I have not said that at all.
I remember like an elephant. Nigga, I'm gonna be back for your village.
First off, lying.
Yeah, so make sure you guys hit us up for any of that. If you want to be a guest, if you have ideas, if you want to be a co-host, let us know. We're doing interviews. We are recording all of the interviews and having them as exclusive content on our Patreon, which we are also rolling out next year, next season. We're super excited about all of that. Make sure you guys like and follow us on all forms of social media: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Follow us on YouTube, like and subscribe, comment, etc., etc. And until next time, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay unapologetically Black. Have a good night.
Gang.